Hey YouTube, I'm back. Sorry for the little bit of delay. So we're back to Minecraft. It's now 1.9.2 and some things have changed. So, just want to address it real quick. You can hear me talking a little bit to Megawrite when she's playing. I'm not instructing her. I'm not standing off to the side constantly giving guidance. She doesn't know the crafting recipes terribly well, and so I pitch them at her when I happen to hear that she's looking for them or something. Apparently it took me forever to hear that she was looking for a way to offhand something last time. It's because I'm really not paying attention to what she's doing. Oh no. Really? Really? Is that the way things are going down here? I could just go log into her account and fix this. So for those of you who don't know, me and Megawrite and myself, Megawrite and I, are playing on the same server. However, not at the same time. Which, why did she do that? Meaning? Which means that we could just communicate, we could talk, we live in the same place. However, I encouraged us not to talk and to only communicate by means of a journal, which goes right here. It's not there. So I don't know what she did, or where she did it, or how it happened. So now I'm just playing in a world with someone who changed things. My tower's still here. I see pigs, I see sheep. There's no book.
You have to log into my account then. I'm obviously holding it.
Why are you holding the book?
I guess I forgot to put it back.
Okay, let me just look to see if maybe dropped it in a chest real quick. Okay. I need to go get the book and put it down. Is there a way to do this without completely exiting? Probably not. Okay, we're back. I fixed the problem. The book is now there. And I swear I haven't read it or anything without you guys. So I don't remember if I read everything she said last time. And I know I haven't done a good job putting like my name in the journal where I stop and start. So let's try and figure out a good way to do that. That was where I stopped the first time. And the first time she played, spawned during the night, difficult journey to the place. She was being sarcastic. Killed the flower, has a shield and sword. Dug all the coal, slept in the bed. Survived another night. Upgraded pickaxe to stone pickaxe. Mined a lot of iron ore. Realized I'd done all that. Exploring, fell into a hole. Hit a cow with bread. Found it was dark, full of terrors. Jumped to my death. Ghost writing now. Chopped down trees. Yeah, I remember that. Corralled some pigs and sheep. But left no way for me to find them. A few months ago I was able to... woke up, zombie, killed her. That was the end of that. That's right, I told her to jump in the fire and all that jazz. So this is me, who just allowed jail for me, nothing special. First of all, it's too special. Where? There's... Probably here, just on, for me, nothing too special. Okay, fine. So she's working on leveling the house in the backyard, so we can use the boat to enter and exit our house. Okay, I guess we're gonna get a dock. That failed. She sunk the boat and can't seem to raise the water level. I put a stair upside down. Oh, she fixed it though. She is all fixed now. Shaped up the farm a bit. Sawing chest and table out there. We'll put sign at boating access. Working on pens for sheep on top of our house. And pigs and cows, I guess. Up the stairs, out the ocean door. Would like to build a watchtower on one of the islands soon. P.S. Captured the orange sheep. Alright. So let's put like a line in here or something to indicate this is the next entry. And I will fill that out as I go, or try to remember to fill it out as I go. How are we doing on coal? We have plenty of coal. So let's just get to work on this. No sense in leaving that the way it is. My shovel is definitely going to break on me. Did she take all of the sticks? There's no wood. There's no sticks. And the boat is fixed now? Like she said. Okay. Awesome. I kind of want to make a dock, to be honest. But I'm going to need to cut down some trees first, I think. Oh, yeah. So I wanted to check this real quick. I have no food either, is part of it. Did you just flicker on me? You guys better still be there. I'm going to check to make sure you're still there. Yep. We're all still here. I don't know why I'm being paranoid right now. Well, if I were to make a dock, I really want to make a dock. Where would I make a dock? Wouldn't mind making one over there, maybe. Coming out of the sand. Or I could make one out here. That still requires wood. And I don't have any of that. Because some greedy person took it all and did something with it. Oh, how did I not find... Well, there's one sheep. I don't know where all these other animals are she keeps talking about. They might... Maybe they're imaginary animals. Good for her. She has some imaginary friends. Whatever keeps her sane in this crazy little world. So then what do we want to get accomplished? Well, I need wood so I can continue to make tools. So that's out of the question, has to happen. And let's continue to clear the stuff closest to our house. Because screw that noise, I don't feel like being attacked. We do not harbor skeletons. No, we do not. Oops. So what's been going on in your guys' life? I'm just, boycotting work for the sake of doing this for a little bit. It's okay, it's super late, almost dropped into that. And I definitely don't have the brain power to do the kind of things I should be doing. I don't really have much to talk about. I'm collecting wood. This is, like, the worst thing that could have ever happened. I kind of expected this to happen. Like, I would get my turn and there'd be no materials and I'd have to go and, like, make everything. Sounds like a spider. I hear him, but I don't see him. And I hope it stays that way. I could just burn it down. Getting a full stack of wood would be nice. Although, really, I just need wood planks. I don't actually need a stack of tree wood. I kind of want to make that dock. That'd be something interesting to do. I feel like I need to make a little list of goals. I could make the list of goals in the book. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I need food, and I don't have food for myself at the moment. Although there was probably food I could have harvested out in the farm. Darn it. That was a sideways. Yep. So this is going to be large and complicated. Screw that. I will collect these so that I can replant a farm later, an orchard. And that's right, I have to go all the way around now to enter my house. I could move my bed. There's something I could do right now. So, I'm going to pick this one. Yoink. This is now my bed. Hopefully it was not her bed. And we'll put it there. Oh yeah, you can see yourself now when you're in bed. That's cool. Okay. Do we not have more steps? Did she take all of the steps? Did she leave anything behind for me to work with? Because it doesn't look that way. She took everything. Ah. Great. Just great. You know what? I don't like the way that looks. I'm sure I've changed my mind on this like a half dozen times by now. And... boop. Just like that. That's weird. I kind of want to fix that. There's so many like little things. I think I need to make goals. Otherwise, we're just going to get lost. We're going to do some random stuff. It's not going to amount to much. And at the end of the day, no one's going to be happy. So, what needs to happen? Well, I need food, and I'm not willing to eat the apple. Is there anything I can harvest? I'm not willing to eat the apple because you need the apples to make golden apples later on in order to turn villagers back to normal. Tay Farms. We got some food out here. Why is there a... whatever. I'm not going to question it. Just not going to question it. So why the food? I'm getting the food because I'm thinking about going down into the... almost a dungeon. Down into the depths of the world for a bit. Which is less entertaining if I do it the safe way, and more entertaining if I do it the not safe way. So we'll do it the not safe way, which is more entertaining for everyone involved, me included. But I don't need the potatoes to do that. I will take all of the wheat and leave the seeds. So let's start with this. It's a farm, we can leave the trees here. I have one pick. I would like a steel pick, if I have one of those, when I go down, because then I can harvest what I need to harvest. Wood? No. Where did all of the iron go? I know I'm cooking some of it, but I don't see any iron. I don't see any iron. Okay, well, I'll take that. I need 3 of you. And sticks, which I can make. Okay. So, again, I need the iron pick so I can grab some stuff when I'm down there. I will bring some wood with me, but leave most of it here. And I still have not written down goals for myself. So why don't we... I'll do that for now. We'll take that. So, the thought process is that I want goals. So I'll move the mic real quick and then type down some goals. So 1, gather rare rocks. 2, make a dock. 3, and this is the order we're going to try and do it in, so we're going to try and gather rare rocks, then make a dock. And then if we've managed to gather the rare rocks and make a dock, then maybe we'll work on making a portal. Sounds like a good list of things to do. I have food, I have a sword, I have 2 swords, which is great. And we have Mr. and Mrs. Sheep's residence. So, the trick to cave exploring that I've found is to always put the torches on the same side, and when you find a dead end, block it off with something obvious. So like diorite. So this is a dead path. No point in ever coming back here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to block it off, which makes it kind of obvious, A, that I did it, and B, that there's no point in going that way. And that's the entrance. So we'll go... There shouldn't be anything up there, just for the sake of looking. Nothing. But we've got a path over here, which overlooks a whole bunch of stuff. Great. That's just great. Now I'm in... No. So, the reason I said no, there's a chance that I will forget I need to jump or whatever to get back up and over there. So we're going to go this way, and our goal is to go down. So torches on the left, and we will make use of this. Yeah, we can make this work. So, drop that, and we will follow that down as we get there. If you hold shift, you won't walk off the ledge. I think I've mentioned this before, but I've actually played this game a ton. And we have a jerk. Wonderful. Well, hopefully we can just avoid him for now. I would run into a skeleton archer as soon as I start trying to go down. So what I could do... I like the... Whoa. I like the new shield. It's nice. But now I'm down in a place I didn't want to be. So, I gotta get back up. Which kind of sucks. And I will probably regret doing it the way I am. It's not a huge concern, because I'm not that far down. I'm glad they didn't hit me in the face. Over. Let's not have that out. We'll have, I guess, this out. This is gonna be like the most raggedy jank staircase ever, pretty much. Oh, that's where I needed to be. Okay, so that's where I needed to be. Can we fix that to not be the case? And that's the downside of just dropping like that, is you lose all of your plan. Two. Yes. Okay, so I can get back out. I can get back out. And I don't care what time of day it is, because I'm in a cave. Okay, so here... I guess technically I could do this. Yep, and now I can use that path still. Okay, so we have a way down, which is cool. And we have an archer, which is not cool. I am seriously loving the shield. That is awesome. Like, skeleton archers, even if you knew how to play the game, skeleton archers would still kind of wreck you. And once again, I don't want to be trapped down here. I want a way to back up. I'm a little coward. Whatever. There. And now I can run out? Awesome. Okay, so we'll continue on. Torches on the left wall. You can block a creeper. Boom! Mind blown. That's awesome. That's incredible. I did not realize you could block a creeper. Okay, so that was iron, that's iron. Ravine? Gold. So I'm at some end of a ravine. So let's just go back and get this iron real quick. I don't want to forget about it. So what I wanted to do, I said collect rare rocks, and what I meant was redstone, maybe some lapis, but for the most part redstone. I actually happen to really like playing with redstone stuff. And I have some neat ideas. I kind of want to make a clock, or not a clock, but I want to make a daylight sensor that turns on and off lights, which will require me to go to the end, or not the end, but to the nether. Crud. More skeleton archers. It's always skeleton archers. Everywhere. I could do with less of you guys. Let's switch that to here. So I don't have to worry about it. Okay, but they're going to be jerks, so let's do this instead. Okay, so we have some stuff over there. Some stuff over there. We have lava. And that's a wonderful source of... Is that diamond? All the way out there? Shoot. Really? Already? Where am I at? Y of 23? Still... Yeah, they're both still down there. Okay. Well then. Oh, I have plenty of cobble. I'm freaking CSGO map right here. I have cobble. Okay, so. Light. And there's gold over there. I want to get to that. I don't think they can hit me from where they're at. And I know I set all the torches on the same side, but right now, I only have one side. Yep, that's gold. Awesome. So we've made it to gold. I don't have any redstone yet, which kind of makes me sad. I don't have a fortune pick either, though, so I don't necessarily want to harvest a lot of redstone. I mean, I'm not worried about running out of redstone. I usually don't use all of it. It doesn't take a whole lot. Pretty sure I need this for the gold, which is almost more rare than diamond, I feel like. And we're actually going to run into a problem when this pick breaks, because I am a frugal little jerk and refuse to, refuse to do anything with iron, even though it's slightly faster. I'm so sorry. You're just gonna have to live with it. I use completely recyclable tools. Not because I'm some kind of environment junkie or something like that. I just don't want to run out of iron. I'm one of those people that plays to the end of Quake, and I still have every single round for my BFG. I guess technically it would be Doom, not Quake, but those of you who get the reference, and those of you who watch Minecraft videos probably don't get that reference. Not a great choice of audience. I'm the person that gets to the end of the nether, kill the ender dragon, and have never once equipped my bow, my infinity bow, because I didn't want to use it up. There we go. And actually pertinent, do not fall off. Darn it. Want that, but not there. So, doing things over lava is the epitome of a bad idea, and that is exactly what I'm doing. That's diamond. Frickin' A. Oh, curse you aardvarks. Curse you aardvarks all the way down to the burning place where all the lava's at. That's diamond. I don't know why I'm angry that it's diamond. That's like not the appropriate response to this at all. Is there blocks beneath me? That bat's on fire. Okay, so I want to make sure I get this stuff. I don't want it to fall into the lava. I don't want to fall into lava either. Got it. Let's rearrange some things here. There we go. No. Yes. Can I stand there? Good. Again, it's because I don't want it to fall. There's like not a rock beneath it. I want to catch it right away. What's the best way down? Maybe to dig over? To dig down? There's a whole bunch of tunnels over there. I don't want to put up with this. Ideally, I want to get there with as little work as possible. Because that's, again, more entertaining. And I'm not spending so much time crawling around in level 11. I'm really tempted in future videos to not include... Like, if I get a scenario where she's used up all the material, I would kind of like to just cut out the part where I'm going through and collecting material to make up for that. Because that's not really, like I said, exciting content for you guys. Which is the goal. Okay, so let's... This is a wonderful, wonderful spawn that I've been gifted. And I need to find a way to give you guys the seed, if anyone wants it. Not sure why you wouldn't. I've got diamond in a ravine not too far away. I've got cities just across the ocean. I've got safaris. The only thing I'm lacking is horses. Okay, I don't see any enemies down there, so we'll just do this right now. I don't feel like falling in lava. Did I get it? I got it. Okay, that means that I'm going to lose my light source down here. Okay. Shoot, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? That was a moronic move. Okay, and nothing up here? Good. Wait. Yeah, good. No. It's because this wall is perfectly flat. It's freaking me out. I thought maybe it was a spawner. But no luck. In fact, I will block this off so that nothing may bug me from it ever again. And I may never bug myself with it ever again. Okay, and... wow. This is, everything I was hoping to find. So, yeah, we can gather that. If I gather it now before I have a fortune pick, I somewhat waste the lapis. It's hard to get more lapis like that. The redstone I'm not so worried about. Lapis lazuli, I don't really want to under-harvest. It would be better to harvest it later when I have a fortune pick. But that requires diamond to make a diamond pick, and then I have to get lucky enough to get a fortune enchantment. Plus the levels for it, and I'm only level 10. It's a tricky choice. I would like to get the lapis, because it's pretty, it's blue, I can get it right away. But at the same time, I would rather collect more of it, but that means being patient and waiting. I don't think Megawrite's ever going to venture down this far, so I don't have to worry about her coming down and collecting it. And even so, it's not like it's the end of the world if she does. Just fill in my hole. How much diamond is the game going to gift me? I want to know. 3, so I can make a pick. 4, holy cow. Seriously? Looks like 4 might be the winning number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5. I can't count. That's what we've learned here today. More lava. Be careful, I don't want to burn to death. Fall in the lava like an idiot. More iron. Holy cow. I never have this much luck, ever. Like, maybe the 1.9 change made diamond more abundant or something. I never have this much luck. And again, redstone I'm not so worried about in terms of collecting it early. Lapis I am, because I have struggled in other planes of the game to collect lapis. So this has turned out wonderfully. I should be able to find my way back here as well. Now I don't like falling into lava or being pushed into it. Oh yeah, there was diamond over there though. So let's continue stupid things. And see if we can't make our way over to it. Along the ledge. With lava on one side, while carrying 5 diamonds. I could make a chest. And avoid all of this risk. Or I could continue to do exactly what I'm doing, despite the fact that I'm acknowledging the fact that it's a risk. Good choices. Oh. Well, let's just make one of these here and now. Do some of that. Do some of that. Take another one. Get rid of you. Okay. I'm pretty sure we're close. So that, like I've been saying, that went wonderfully. I kind of expected looking for diamond and redstone and gold and lapis to take longer, and I found all of the above like as soon as I started looking. Now the question is there lava underneath? And the answer might be maybe. 1, 2, don't see lava there. Ha ha ha. That's what I was looking for. It's something like that. Okay, so shoot. Come on. Come at me. Burn. Whew. Okay, so I think I'll leave the lapis behind. I realized that I was a lucky find getting it so early. But I'm not too worried about finding my way back. And like I said, I would kind of rather wait, woo, for the fortune pick. To make good use of it, because I know that Megawrite will really like the blue color. Blue happens to be her favorite color. So I'd like to keep that there for her for a later date and time. Now I could have sworn that I came down. No, I didn't. I crossed several times. So I came down over here, and I have plenty of iron. Like, I really don't need more iron. I could always do with more gold. Is there a little more gold? Yes, there is. Pretty sure that's gold. Yep. So let's just... I can just snag it from here real quick. Unless there's a whole bunch of it. In which case I won't be able to just snag it from right where I'm at. Whoop. Ah, fail. Fail fish. Oh. Okay. I can just dig away. If that's where the game wants to be. Is there any more? Maybe in an adjacent block? No? Okay. Sometimes it seems to be on diagonals. But most of the time it's just adjacent. So, once you can't see it anymore, it's usually it, but it's always worth looking, especially with gravel. I hate gravel. It's pointless, it's useless. They could have made it part of a recipe or something, but they didn't. It's just junk. Okay. Hug the wall, because I have diamond. And out we go. So, torches were on my left coming in, which means as my way going out, torches will always be on my right. And I built a little staircase so I can hop my way out. Cool. So that did not take nearly as long as I thought it was going to take. And my paranoia is sinking in. I'm not paranoid. This is kind of a thing I've come to realize recently. I'm not paranoid. I'm forgetful. And so it's not like obsessive worry that makes me wonder whether or not I did something. It's just simply not remembering whether or not I did it. In this case, remembering whether or not I hit the record button. But let's get inside before I do that. So, drop these off safely. Okay. Yeah, I hit record, not just preview stream. So, yeah. Awesome. So, doop doop. Doop 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 doop. Doop doop. Doop. You know what? Give me the wood. And let's do this. So I want to make... No. Is it this for fence posts? It is. Okay. So let's make a couple of these. That gives me 24. 42. 48. We'll go with that for now. And make some wood planks. Which I could stretch even farther if I wanted to. We will begin baking some more iron ore. That's what we got. And then after that, we'll start some gold ore. There are a few recipes I don't remember, like the hopper, so that I can make an auto smelter. But I don't really know if I'm quite set up well enough to do that yet. I'm nearly 100% sure that Megawrite won't understand what I've done if I do that. So, to farms, now I wanted to make a dock, but I don't want to put it kind of out in her way. I mean, I like making kind of water plantations and stuff, so I'm not entirely sure where to be putting that yet. And that's a mix right now. So I think what I'll do is I'll build it out here. Maybe I'll start it... how wide do I want to make it? 2 wide? 2 wide seems good. Except, like I said, there are ways that I could stretch this further. So instead of using a wood plank, I could use a wood... whatchamacallit. These are planks. What are these called? Slabs. I could use slabs, which I get more of. Do I get more of? I feel like you used to get more of. Do you still get more of? I just like put it there. Not you, you. If I put 3, I get 6. Yeah, so it doubles it. So I can do twice as much with half the material doing this. And since it's just a dock, I really don't need the visual appearance that badly. Will it look weird? Maybe. But it's also possible it might not. So, let's make our little dock. 44. Again, right click halves it instantly, in case you're wondering. And that would be the downside to offhanding. So, I'm just holding down the right click and backing up. And aiming so that when I come over the ledge, I'll place the block. Since I'm standing in the way, I can't place the block any sooner than that. I don't really want to make a huge dock. I just want to make a little dock, maybe something for fishing purposes. And I bothered to split it in half, and then just didn't even bother to pay attention to that. So let's go a little further out. I don't have enough to make another thing, but I don't care. The oak fences are so that I can do this. Oh, it doesn't connect? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, what if I go down here? There we go. So I'm gonna have to make struts every so often. That's fine. I can live with that. Shoot. That was a misclick. Did I really just do that? I did. So for anyone who doesn't know, which I don't know how you wouldn't, it's much harder to chop away at things underwater. It takes longer. Like this might never finish. Ever. In a million years. Like I will drown first probably. Yeah, I started over. But now I'm in the air, so this isn't too bad. Okay, so we'll do that, and we'll put another one out here, and as long as you're right there, make a donation to the Black Bank. Thank you, thank you. That sounded way worse than it was supposed to. That did not go where I wanted it to. Nor did that one. Air. So yeah, that's another trick for anyone looking for ways to get air to the bottom of the sea. You can do, you can use signs, you can use fence posts, you can also use sugar cane, which is a trick I love using. And I'll grab some and show it to you when I come back after taking a nap. That looks weird. I kind of want to turn it into a face. First, sleep and eat. Oops, don't break the bed. Huh, my wall's glitched. It's a little weird. Okay, so real quick before I forget, since otherwise I probably will, to page 14. And I've left the microphone over there this entire time. I am so sorry. So 1. Done. Mrs. The sheeps are holding out on us. They have a ravine in their mountain full of all the rocks I wanted. Gold, diamond, lapis, and redstone. Plus iron for days. So we're working on the second thing, the dock. And now that it's daytime, I can safely go back out. We can take care of that. Now I said I was going to show you a trick real quick with the sugarcane, and I don't want to be a liar. So let's just do that. Take one of you, one of you. So the trick with sugarcane is that as long as you put it on sand, and there is a water block next to it, it's valid space for it to grow. So even down here you can place it, and I can now see pretty clearly underwater, because I'm technically in air. So whenever I'm doing work like deep in the ocean or something, I take some sugarcane with me, just because then at any point you can just throw it down and you're safe. So where's the next set? Is it at the very end? No, right here. So down, be there. No, shoot, that's exactly what I was trying to avoid. I'll have to chase it down now. Oh, I can't quite get in far enough to fall. But like I said, it does have to be on dirt or what's the other stuff called? Sand. You can't just throw it down on anything. So that's just a little bit problematic, but not too big a deal. Can I fall faster, please? Oh, that's not going to be far enough apart, is it? No, it's not. That's okay. Again, technically this is air, so I can chop away at the regular rate. Although the current will drag me for a second every time I do it. And even this one... No, so this one I won't get that benefit with. But I'm touching ground, so that speeds me back up again. Air. And I'm going to need more of these fence posts for my dock. Mm-hmm. And that actually looks a little weird. What if I did this? Does it look more normal? A little bit. I kind of want to put torches on the end of it too. I don't usually do aesthetics very much when I play Minecraft, so this is kind of a new thing for me. Usually I'd be like, oh, I found redstone, let's make a whole bunch of contraptions and play around for a bit. Let's not do all of them. Wait, no, I needed fences. And then I should probably gather up some wood for Megawrite before I sign off. Which I don't think I'm quite at the sign off time yet. I think I've only been going for like half an hour. Ish. So if you think these hours are a little bit too long, let us know. I know that Megawrite kind of wants a shorter time span, and I convinced her that in Minecraft you need a little bit longer. Oh, crud. So for now, she's being a wonderful sport about it, and playing for the time I said so. But that doesn't mean it has to be the way it is. If you guys think shorter videos would be better, say so. I don't know if she'll do longer. I know I will, if you guys want that. So leave a comment. I do read them. I do pay attention. If it's a positive comment, I try to reply. If it's a negative comment, probably not going to say anything because that's kind of mean. If it's a negative comment with actual constructive criticism, sure, I'll listen. But it's got to be actual constructive criticism and not just, your dock looks like poop. That's why I don't do aesthetic stuff. But I'll leave the idea here. So there's the dock that I can now fish off of if I wanted. So let's take care of some food. And we will also do the potatoes. And you know what's funny? I even mentioned that I had moved this guy and forgot. So if you're wondering, it's because the microphone sits on the desk, like between my right and my left hand. So we have this tendency to move it when we're typing, so we're not like reaching around the thing. I missed a potato. And if you're wondering why I'm gathering cane, it's so that I can make books and maps and paper. So that's my reason for collecting it so aggressively, despite the fact that for the most part it's useless. If anyone's expecting me to make an auto farmer, probably not yet. Pistons cost a lot of material. They're iron, stone, wood. I think they're the single most complicated thing you can make, with the exception of maybe cake. Okay. Well, that's doing a lot better. So we have a lot of wheat. So let's make some more bread. I'll drop off the carrots. I'll just keep the bread on me, and I'll leave the wheat and stuff for her to deal with, and the sugar canes. So I didn't use up all the wood, so that's good. We can leave some behind for her. That's weird and bugs me, so I'm actually going to fix that real quick and break my shovel in the process. 3, 4. I don't want to see this. Okay. So, I did say I wanted to make some torches, though. I only had 2. I think I'd need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. If I count out loud. Super entertaining. I probably only need 1 of those. Sticks. Don't have sticks. Yep. Just dropping stuff off. That's getting to be a mess. Maybe I need to start working on storage stuff. Like a kitchen for the food or a storage vault. That's things that I tend to always do. Again, I don't really do aesthetics. I tend to do a practical live space that's like sorted and things like that. But I want to make it a little nicer for once. I definitely will not force you guys to watch me have a brain fart. Fish. I'm not going to force you guys to watch me fish. I will definitely do that off screen. I kind of really want to name the orange sheep, but I don't know how much I'm willing to fish for a name tag just yet. So why don't we... I can only make 1 more. Oh my goodness. So let's drop off this and this. What do I want? Probably more wood. Why do I want it? I don't. I don't need it yet. I'll take that. I will cook this. I need a pick. Oh, is there an achievement for this that I'm not getting now? I made a furnace. I've harvested ingots. They're right here. Minecraft, your achievements are broken. I've got diamonds. I've found diamonds. I'm gonna go get frickin' Okay, so for those of you who have trouble finding diamonds, there is a way to build another portal without diamonds. You need 2 buckets, 1 for lava, 1 for water. You pour the lava where you want it, and then you pour the water directly on that and turn the lava into obsidian. Then, it's super easy, but you have to do all of this in the frame of another portal, which is sizably more annoying. And I need a bucket for what I'm about to go do, which is attempt to not die. And I might wait until the sun begins to set, so I can do this quickly. Over there. Okay. Did I have any lava nearby that was like kind of out in the open and available for me to see? Oh, I can make a clock. And I can make a watch. And I can make a compass, which means I can make a map. Let's sleep real quick, because a whole bunch of things are about to happen. And that might be where we sign off. Let me check on my time. Okay. So, we are about 50 minutes in. Not counting the initial time where I had to fix everything. So, even though I've got a pick on me, a diamond pick, I hate traveling around with diamond gear. It makes me so nervous. I just don't want a creeper to like blow me up and then lose all my stuff. Which is why they're in the game and do exactly that. To really make you worry. But it's daytime, so there should be less things spawned, is the idea. Is the hope. Okay, so we're gonna cross over. Dick. Absolute dick. You kidding me? No, you are precisely the thing I did not want to see. Come on. Come at me, bro. I don't like this. I don't like playing tag around the corner. It's because he can't see me. His pathfinding doesn't tell him to look around a corner for me. Okay, well, we're gonna go this way. Jerk. What a jerk. Okay, so... No. What I want to do is gather this. But that can be hard to do. I don't really want to make it too deep either. I could do it over here. Let's do it over here. So what we'll do is we'll put this here. And dig away. I remember when I first started this game, I didn't know how to make anything, I just broke stuff. And now look at me. So I might lose that obsidian, I might not. It's hard to say. I'm gonna hope for not, because I have to collect 8 of these things. It's really the only thing you need a diamond pick for, that I can think of. There's a few things you can make from obsidian. Jeez, just destroys cobble instantly. Which is why it's always so tempting to just use a diamond pick for everything, but I don't want to like use up, I mean it's nearly unbreakable, but that's not the same as unbreakable. So you can use up a pick made of diamond, and I don't want to waste a diamond pick on things that aren't... I think I heard it pop. I have 1. I'm pretty sure I need at least 8. I think that's the smallest portal you can make is 8, if my brain's remembering correctly. If my brain's remembering incorrectly, then that's going to be a problem. It just takes forever. This isn't that water effect I was mentioning either earlier. It just takes longer. It's obsidian. That super fragile glassy stuff is like practically unbreakable in the Minecraft world. 6, 7, great. I can hear a skeleton archer. If you're hearing that, you're hearing correctly. That's a skelly. Is there lava underneath? No. That's cool. So I have 8. I think I have enough. But as long as I'm down here, I made the trek. It was dangerous enough bringing it down here. I kind of want to make it worthwhile. Which means A, not dying, and B, collecting more materials. Like maybe some redstone, since it just decided to show up and present itself like that. Oh, shoot. You serious? I did that. Okay, let's pick a block and stay on it rather than changing blocks constantly. Come on. Yeah, see, there's lava underneath these ones. Which is why I gotta be careful to pick up the block or hit it with water right away. Because otherwise you might lose your obsidian. And I'm hoping I'm not at the very edge of the water, but I might be. It's supposed to be 6 spaces. Come here. Okay, I'm done with you. Pop. Okay, so we managed to gather 13. It's enough for a portal. It's enough for a... It's not enough for an ender chest. But I don't have any ender eyes yet. And that should be more than enough for an enchantment table as well. Which I think takes 3, maybe? I'm trying to remember how that goes. I think it's like a base of 3 and then a book on top. I know most of the recipes, but some of them are definitely foggy, things you don't make as often. I don't tend to make a billion enchantment tables in a world. I might make 1 or 2 and then always go back to them. So that's why I'm not remembering so much. Why am I doing this? Since I just said that I don't want to use my pick for things like this. Because reasons. No, I wanted to make it a little bit safer to walk across. Not that that's actually necessary by any means. It's pretty safe. And I'm still in an easier game mode, so not a huge concern. I can block a creeper with a shield. Good to know. We are using Indiana Jones logic for our explosives. Yeah, you'll be fine. Climb inside a big lead-lined refrigerator. That would totally kill you. The impact force would kill you. The heat would kill you. There's so many different ways that should have killed him. I'm just not okay with it at all. Shame on whoever was their scientific advisor for being like, yeah, that's okay, you can do that. No. No, it was not okay for Indiana Jones to do that. It was not okay, and it never will be okay for Indiana Jones to have done that. Ever. Right. Full. Let's move the valuable things. Like this stuff. Where is my redstone? Here. Okay, so I know gold is super useful for... There we go. Is super useful for some things. Again, my brain's just drifting. Was it wool that I needed? Or leather that I needed? For the frame board. And is it sticks or is it wood? It doesn't make any sense what I'm saying right now, because it's not complete. I want to make another one of those. I don't want to lose my diamond pick. I don't want to lose the rare resources and things that I just made. But I do want... I might hide the diamond pick. Or just keep it on me. I think I'll keep it on me. It says a lot about my trust for my significant other there. Hey Megawrite, welcome to the world. No, you can't have the diamond pick. No, I trust you with it, totally. Just not near fire or lava or cows and creepers that you hit with bread. That's iron. I feel like someone put that there. Like Megawrite, maybe, to get out of a hole or something. Ooh, that is coal, or clay. I was gonna say coal. It's not coal, it's clay. I don't want to cook 1 iron. It's kind of a waste. But we have wood now. So let's check some things. Is it? No, it's not. Okay, is it wool? No, it's not. Was it sticks and leather? Yes, it is. Do I want to use my leather on this? Sure. So I want to make these item frames because I just made the watch and the clock. Boop, boop, boop. Oh. Look at that sucking sound. It's interesting. Put that down, destroy that, finally get rid of that weird block. Okay. We can also drop off these things. I will keep the torch and the food. And the bucket, since she took my other bucket. We'll plop. Really? Did I just write a D? I did. Okay, so the second goal was to make a dock, and the third goal is to make a portal. So, made the dock. Made the portal. Please keep the doorway to it closed. I also made a watch and a compass for you. There we go. And these, which the clock will tell me time of day on the wall, and the compass is useless on the wall, but it'll be useful for her. I know that she likes the clock. I couldn't care one way or another. But to make my daylight sensor, I need quartz, which means I need to go to the nether, whether I like it or not. And someone's burning on top of my house. So, if I'm careful, I won't need the pick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll take some gravel. No, gravel sucks. We'll take some dirt. Because gravel falls. Dirt does not. I can use dirt to make the frame, and then again to make the wall. So my current plan is to build it here, and it would be 2 wide, 3 tall, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It takes 10. I cannot count. And I don't want to misplace some dirt. But I should be fine. I should still have enough left to make the table, which again, I think takes a book. Do I have an extra book? I just used up my leather, didn't I? I did. I did just use up my leather, and I forgot. I said I wasn't going to forget, and I did. It's like I said, I like said I wasn't going to forget like less than a minute before I then proceeded to forget. I don't think I have flint and steel. And I really shouldn't build this in my home. But I did. Okay, so flint and steel, the thing we need, and somewhere I lost a single piece of dirt. So, flint, steel. Do I really not have one of these made? Doesn't look like it. Flint, and steel. Working wonders just like that. Do not burn your house down. Burns all kinds of woods. It didn't used to burn slabs. I don't know if they fixed that. She didn't like whatever was going on there, so we'll actually put a block back for her again. Just make her feel better, I guess. I don't know. Okay, that bugs me. I'm sorry, I can't let this go any longer. Here we go. I've been to the nether many a time, but not recently. And I don't have anything with me. So it's going to build the nether, hopefully not boot me from the game for taking too long, And hopefully I'm not floating out in the middle of nowhere. I would like to be on at least an island. I don't need to have a fortress in view. I'll live... but the seed's been pretty wonderful, so maybe there'll be a fortress, like, right there. If it loads. This has been way more successful. Yeah, this isn't terrifying at all. Come on, game. Do I need to exit and... Woohoo. Okay, where are we? We are near lava, but not in it. And nothing at the moment has threatened us. No, put that back. I have just a bit of lag. And by just a bit, I mean quite a bit. But that's kind of to be expected. So I now have a way of getting more quartz. We're in a relatively safe place. I don't really see a ghast being a problem for us. I thought I remember this stuff breaking like instantly. But maybe that's with a diamond pick. And again, a fortune pick would be wonderful here. Yeah, I'm having some serious lag issues. Or communication issues with the server. And now we have some netherrack. So, that's always a fun time. Okay, got it. I don't like that. I do like the quartz and stuff, though. And I'm pretty happy with the location. So, I would like to collect the glowstone, but again, fortune pick. So, I'm gonna let that wait. Wow, I really wish I didn't have the lag. I hope at some point I can record on a different computer while this one's running as a server, just to see if we can improve the connection rate. I need to get to level 30 for the fortune pick, and I think this will be the way to do it. Let's just come out here and collect a whole bunch of that stuff. At any rate, I'd call that a success. So I even got quartz. I'll have to look up some recipes. I don't remember how to make a piston. I don't remember how to make a daylight sensor. I know it involves quartz. It's probably quartz and stone or something. Let me out. Okay. And let's just bolster security a little bit in case someone comes a-knocking. Don't want it to really freak her out. So what I'm going to do... I don't want her to make a diamond pick. I don't want her to lose a diamond pick. I don't want her to make a diamond shovel. It says a lot that I don't trust her with the diamond I collected. Did I tell her I got a diamond? I think I did. Yeah. Okay, here's what we'll do. So, to summarize, we gathered rare minerals. We got everything. Gold, diamond, lapis, redstone, iron. We made the dock. We made the portal. It occurred to me that what I have not made, don't light things on fire. We've killed spiders, right? Not enough. Wow. I only have one string. Well, no fishing rod for me. Still a safe way to break it? Yep, still a safe way to break it. Okay, so let's move this on back. And I don't think I have any signs I can put up. Nope. But I'm pretty sure she'll see this. So we did that. Made the portal. Keep the doorway to it closed. Made a watch and a compass. I've made a diamond pick, but we don't need it for anything, so I'm going to hold on to it. I need one of the remaining diamonds. So I need one of the remaining diamonds. I'm going to hold on to it. And I need one diamond for the enchanting table, so I'm going to hold on to the diamond that I want for the enchanting table, just to make sure I still have that when I get back. So I'm going to hold on to it. Just going to point to the next page. So let's see. I moved my bed. And what do I think should be done? Feel free to do whatever. Except make a bunch of diamond shovels. Please don't do that. Move my bed. Feel free to do whatever except make a bunch of diamond shovels. Please don't do that. I had a thought. Was organizing things. I will probably organize and clean up Nether, as well as map next time I play. Looking forward to a enchantment table. Kidneydog. Done. Drop. Awesome. So, thank you for watching. This has been excellent. I got everything that I wanted done. I do want to make an enchantment table, but that means going to look for the cows to get leather, so that I can make another book, which means going across the sea, which if I'm going across the sea, I want to make a map before then, so that I can actually map the path over to there, which would be cool. So we'll look forward to doing that next time, and thanks for watching. Let us know what you think, or comments, descriptions. Maybe you guys want to see us play Skyworld or something. I don't know. We have two computers. We have two accounts. We can both play on some one server at the same time. It's just that putting the videos together is a bit of a pain if one set of videos in one place, one set of videos in the other place, and we only have one decent microphone, which I keep moving away from myself. So sorry about that. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Have fun. Hopefully something I've said's been useful.